Chapter 164. Emerging above the 51. The night was as quiet as stagnant water. The wind was as sharp as a blade. In this silent night, Xu Qing's figure pierced through the night like a blade. Since he had already made the move, Xu Qing couldn't care less. These merfolk cultivators had taken the initiative to find him, so he could only kill him. Even though the other party was the Third Highness man, since they had attacked him, Xu Qing was prepared to offend the Third Highness. If the worst comes to the worst, he would head out to sea overnight after killing everyone and leave the 7 blood eyes. Although it was a pity, Xu Qing didn't hesitate much at this point. He got closer and closer to the fleeing merfolk woman. However, this merfolk woman's cultivation base wasn't ordinary and she had many talismans. She didn't even hesitate to burn her cultivation base. In fact, after sensing that Xu Qing was about to reach her, she used 3 talismans that looked like flight talismans in fear of her life. This allowed her speed to reach an extremely astonishing level. In an instant, the distance between her and Xu Qing widened greatly and she arrived at the harbor. Although she had distanced herself, this small gap wasn't enough to make her relax. Her mental capacity had long reached its limit with the death of her followers and her sister in a dying state. Xu Qing's ruthlessness caused her to feel an unprecedented sense of danger. The coldness in his eyes made her tremble intensely. It was only when she saw the familiar magic boat in front of her at the harbor that the crisis in her heart, ease, and hope appeared in her eyes. She no longer thought about why the Dao protectors didn't come. At this moment, all she wanted to do was to step onto the magic boat ahead as soon as possible and be under the protection of her lover. You killed my clan brother and my clansmen, and caused me to be in such a sorry state. Xu Qing will definitely get the Third Highness to expel you from the 7 blood eyes. That will be my time to take revenge. The merfolk woman gritted her teeth and her eyes turned red. She even began to burn her bloodline and her speed soared again. Xu Qing's gaze grew increasingly cold. He knew the direction the other party was heading in. That was where the Third Highness magic boat was anchored. Even from afar, Xu Qing could see the Third Highness' huge and luxurious magic boat. It was brightly lit and the sound of singing and dancing could be heard. The killing intent in Xu Qing's eyes intensified. He didn't care about the expenditure, as he burned the flight talismans in exchange for an even faster speed. However, he was still a little slow in the end. 10 breaths later, the merfolk woman finally got close to the Third Highness magic boat. Under the speed boost of her bloodline and cultivation burning, she immediately jumped onto the boat. As she landed on the boat, her body staggered and she let out a miserable cry for help. "Sir Li, save me," asked voice rang out. Many of the Third Highness followers immediately rushed out of the magic boat and guarded the surroundings. The Third Highness also quickly walked out of the cabin and arrived beside the merfolk woman. "Honey, why are you crying? Who bullied you?" The Third Highness looked at Hispitiflo Verhouse in Asuri state. Hisher Tacitus, he Genli helped Deirdstern say as Athesai. What happened? Thethert Race, Athesami time. Gukin cog to Finefershevi. Hestuden Twishel It's this person, Surly. It's Xuquin will Crinbali. Mrs. Duranda with the Onchazizananen. Bluthus Velmansbry's trial Evenahad Nikospalidididididit. Surly, you have a two-full durstist. Bite from Anton Dirkshastinialililililil. Mimer Fokris a Westridal, especially formisti. Look at Twatston Felast Ashesizes, Themer Folkwoman Drandfulil, Shegrid at Fairdefiant Shanashan. A Thisment, Thiumer Siffled Lounchins, Shiluka Dathandri Shircht, Suck nerves, you're really courtingting. Went the 30ignshness, his expression tildlidled, the surround in Tortersturl. Zook Sing Felsalent, a Thatment, these a breeze a bullerf, causing his destosteroda. His lawn herals to a flibbled. Helukadathant the shafished, Makingadishishanthish. Thremor Foquim a Fifinalina When Shalukadatsing, Hirius revelid and tentens Shahado ready the foul. Shivan felthult wefsterst hearted. Shastanton contrefens Thank you. Surly, please ethamurful fleiss Glasgow. Before Schfinishengensts. Thithard hike pristantly. Honey, you mistaken dot. IWAS saying, out dare you, honey. Surly, you the merfalquantis. Sheliftetter she and endildal. Quachus a wastfilt lat. It was no differenter. In fact, his expression sharia kult lat. Hiskas was sausaglum try. Seeming lickentavinged. Thrisma herthen wangt. Just when je was boostaust. Thefiert hiegrafafluf Themmer volkwissend in treen tie.